Get out! Yo!
A terrifying look at race in America, a touching mother-daughter story, and an interspecies romance. Just a few signs of the new face of the Oscars. Not convinced? Look no further than the Best Director category, where white men are the minority, with nominations for Greta Gerwig, Guillermo del Toro, and Jordan Peele. Peele's film, the savage satire Get Out, is nominated for Best Picture, Director, and Screenplay. In the actor category, Get Out's Daniel Kaluuya will be competing against Denzel Washington, while Mary J. Blige and Octavia Spencer face off in the supporting actress category. It's a result from how the Academy has been aggressively recruiting younger and more diverse members.
Still, the Academy is overwhelmingly white and male, so it's hard to kind of judge at this point in time whether or not this change is actually something that's going to continue.
Another change voters did respond to was the outcry against the treatment of women in Hollywood. The conversation began in October with accusations against former Oscar winner Harvey Weinstein. Today, voters had their say.
The Me Too and Time's Up movement sort of collectively has had an effect on the industry and the way that Hollywood and Academy voters, as well as the public, acknowledges and appreciates and discusses issues of inclusion.
Lady Bird director Greta Gerwig is now the first female nominee in nearly a decade, and Mudbound cinematographer Rachel Morrison is the first woman cinematographer nominated in the history of the Oscars. But when it comes to Latino representation, the only bright spot was the animated film Coco. Latinos make up 18% of the population in the U.S., but have only been nominated as actors 3 times in the last 20 years.
I see 0 or next to 0 Latinx representation on the screen. And when it's there, it's either a woman holding a broom or a man holding a gun.
Asian American actors who were largely left out of the award season are also raising their voices in the fight for greater representation. Now the focus shifts to the big show in March as the world waits to see how host Jimmy Kimmel and the Oscar producers will respond to a changing climate in Hollywood. Eli Glasner, CBC News, Toronto.